So stay with me for a moment. I quickly want to cut across to the swing state of Michigan. And joining me from Michigan is Shri Thanedar, U.S. Congressman from Detroit. He joins me on this special broadcast. Sir, how are you? Initial trends, and you've been traveling, you've been speaking to a lot of voters, and Michigan is extremely important with its 15 votes, voted Democrats in 2020, but Republicans in 2016. What do initial trends indicate, Shri Thanedar?
Gaurav-ji, I'm very good. I am at a polling place in Michigan, meeting with the voters. I see a lot of excitement among the voters. We are getting a large number of people have already voted through absentee voting, early voting, but we are also seeing a good turnout. The weather is beautiful. It's a nice warmer day. And people are very excited. It's a very close election, and Michigan will be a key state to win to become the next president of the United States.
And, you are in that very crucial swing state, 2016 with Republicans, 2020 with Joe Biden. Will Kamala Harris be able to retain it? You've been working hard.
Look, Kamala Harris has excited a lot of the young people. A lot of people, African-American people, young people, women. Women are coming in large numbers supporting Kamala Harris today.
True. Women are coming in large numbers, but perhaps is that one of the reasons that Elon Musk has also appealed to voters and come out in large numbers and vote, if I remember his exact word, vote as if your life depends on it. What does that indicate?
Well, look, this is a choice. It's a night and day difference. We have two candidates that are entirely different. Kamala Harris projects an optimism and happiness. She is joyful. On the other hand, Trump is very angry and has a lot of complaints, and he is also has issues with legal issues that he's trying to stay out of courts and out of jail. So there is a very contrasting position.
Yes. And the point that you were just raising about women. Women are coming out in large numbers and voting for Kamala Harris. Will that actually prove to be a game changer or swing it in her favor? Because we are told this time men, and including working class men, are looking quite a bit at Donald Trump, especially when he's talking about more money in their pockets.
Yes, about 20 women voters are voting for Kamala at about 20% more than they are voting for Trump.
Okay.
And some of the things that Trump has said has turned the women off. He said he's going to protect the women whether they want it or not. So he has already turned off many voting blocs, Hispanics, Puerto Ricans. He has said derogatory things about many people.
Okay, but I want you to explain for a moment this special focus on Pennsylvania. And Kamala Harris has spent more time in Pennsylvania, 19 electoral college votes there. So, if you have a moment, and I know you're traveling extensively, explain the Pennsylvania push for our viewers, sir.
Yes. Right now, Pennsylvania is a toss-up.
Okay. The Republicans, it seems, are banking from several reports that are coming from the United States on the Hispanic, African-American and Asian male voters. And could that offset the 20% advantage that you were talking about in favor of Kamala Harris?
It is a concern. And we will have to just see how that turns out. Is that really a large enough a number to make a difference? I don't think so, but we'll find out in about 24 hours, we will know.
Oh, absolutely. And that's a question that's being asked in India extensively. Who will be better for India? Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? And given your connection, given that you're also a Marathi speaker, for our viewers, who will be better for India?
I think Trump will be a disaster for India because he wants to put a tariff on India, and those tariffs will raise prices for consumers, and it will not be good for the consumers. It will not be good for India. So I do
Okay.
believe that Kamala Harris will be important in having strong India-US relationships.
Okay, but what about approach to China? That's another issue that's being raised very extensively. That Donald Trump will have a harder stance vis-a-vis China, and will Kamala Harris, in your view, carry forward Joe Biden's legacy or his stance on China? How do you view this?
I don't think so. I think Kamala Harris is focused on economy. And if you look at in the past, economy has always been better under the Democrats. His stock market is always doing better under the Democratic administration. So I think Kamala Harris will have a trade policy that will be more balanced, as opposed to the very erratic policies of Donald Trump.
Okay. And will we have a clear result in the next 24 hours? Or in some states, could it either go into a recount or, perhaps as some argue, both sides have their legal teams ready. There could be a long-drawn legal affair?
I don't think so. I think there will be a clear winner. I expect Kamala Harris to win this election, and I expect her to win with a landslide.
Okay. Shri Thanedar, for joining me here on India Today. Sir, many thanks and wish you all the best as you continue to reach out to voters, asking them to come out and vote in larger numbers.